Hey guys, so I kind of wanted to take a minute here while I'm making dinner to do my daily gratitudes from yesterday. I completely missed these. I have just been exhausted since I got home from the conference, but I did want to talk a little bit about yesterday. Um, so, yesterday I made the decision to go ahead and work from our local either Starbucks or Panera. They're actually like connected essentially in the same building. And I was debating between Starbucks or Panera, but usually what I do is I get coffee at Starbucks, then I go to Panera and get some breakfast, and then I sit in the side of Panera that butts up against Starbucks and uses Starbucks Wi Fi because Starbucks Wi Fi is faster than Panera's. So, anyway, that's kind of what I did. So, when I settled down at Panera, I sat across from a woman who was probably about 30 years older than me, and we made simple chit chat just to start. She was just kind of like, "Oh, if you need an outlet, there's an outlet over here." And I said, "Do you mind if I put the blinds down?" And she said, "No." And so I did that, and then somehow that went to, "Oh, what do you do for work?" And we had that conversation. It went into both of us kind of talking about how we used to work in corporate America, work a lot of hours, and I had mentioned that our family had gone through some unexpected medical issues, and that had led to me needing to leave my corporate job and or feeling like I needed to leave my corporate job. And she actually said, "Oh, yes, I actually, and then we started talking about the number of kids. And that's when she had mentioned to me that she had a daughter at one point. She said she had three boys, and then she said, "Oh, we actually had four, but we lost a daughter to cancer when she was very young, at the age of like 5, I believe, is what she said. At least that's when she was diagnosed." So this woman and we continued to talk, and when she had told me about their experience with cancer, I told her about our experience with it last year with my husband, and we really connected. And it's just one of those things where I could have easily, after we had that first chit chat, put on my headphones, gone back to my work. She could have gone back to her work on her computer, and instead we decided to keep chatting and get to know one another. And at the end of it all, I think we both had said at some point, "Wow, it's just funny who you sit next to sometimes." We are, women who in two very different stages of life. Her kids are basically the same age as me, and it's just, but we had a connection, and it was a really great way to start my day. So, um, I'm not really gonna say I am grateful for anything but that yesterday, and that sounds weird. What I mean is that I am so grateful that I sat next to that woman, and that we got to connect, and we had, things in common that I think made us both feel that connection. And it was one of those moments that proved to me that, in life, it's really, social media and the internet and is great and all. It gives you a chance to, quickly connect with people you don't have the opportunity to see in person, or, whatever. But um, real life human in person interaction is important. I think it just gives you when you look into someone's eyes and you have a conversation with them and you make a connection, it gives you a different feeling inside than if you were making that connection through Facebook or an email or something like that. So, personal connection is important. And yesterday, I am extremely grateful for the personal connection that I made with this woman. We exchanged cards. We plan to get in touch. And, we're not going to be BFFs going to the wine and paint night or whatever. But, that doesn't mean that we can't continue to have a healthy connection and just kind of, stay in touch. So that's my daily gratitude for yesterday. I'm extremely grateful that my path crossed with hers. And yeah, so I challenge you, just like every day, tell me in the comments below what you're grateful for. Make sure you click subscribe so you know when I put out a new video. And I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.